Jefferson County Court at law number 2 is back in session in cause number 333-114. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Jerry Paul Fontenot. Mr. Fontenot was previously sworn in. Mr. Fontenot entered a plea of no contest to the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespassing. Mr. Fontenot's attorney, Mr. Joe Vasquez, waived the record in Mr. Fontenot's case. Mr. Fontenot acknowledged that his signature and initials was on State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. And Mr. Fontenot also acknowledged that his signature was on the probable cause, on the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal. Now, Mr. Fontenot, did you sign a document out there that is titled Discovery Certification?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Fontenot, before you sign and initial all of these documents that I have just mentioned to you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
They true and correct, sir.
Okay. Mr. Fontenot, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment, and State's Exhibit Number 2, the probable cause affidavit, which is in the court's file. State, would you like to offer State's Exhibits Number 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers States 1 and 2.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Vasquez, you've advised and counseled Mr. Fontenot. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fontenot, your attorney, Mr. Vasquez, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with the presentation?
I'm on what?
Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation of you?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fontenot, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
Your Honor, in exchange for defendant's plea of no contest in this case, the state is recommending confinement in Jefferson County Jail for a period of 10 days. We're asking that the court give defendant credit for the 10 days previously spent in jail, making this a time-served plea agreement, Your Honor. We're also asking that the court use the time served to both tax entire court costs.
Mr. Fontenot, the state is offering that you serve 10 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail because you've already served 10 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you will be given credit for time that you've already served. Mr. Fontenot, the court cost in this case is $327, but you will not have to pay the $327 because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Fontenot, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fontenot, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Fontenot, if you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out of jail today. Mr. Fontenot, this will conclude your case. You can follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, follow the bailiff. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Court being